Welcome back. It's lesson 6. This is Ash coming to you for another great video. So we are summarizing the book Cashflow Quadrant. We're on chapter 10 and 11, and I'm loving this. Hope you're loving this. So give me a thumbs up if you are, and share this information with people you know you could help. Anyway, let's continue on with our course. So this is chapter 10, taking baby steps. Take baby steps, he mentions. The power of small steps. Oh, before we continue, I want to mention that after this video, make sure you stay till the end because I have a little exercise to give you, which I know is going to help you build your business to be more competitive, and I'm going to help you in getting more goals out. Remember, the last one you did, lesson 5, if you haven't done, make sure you go to lesson 5, and there you're going to find there's an exercise I gave you on goal setting. So do that, because this next exercise I'm going to give you today, you're going to love it. It's a very short exercise. It will really help you to stand out from your competition, and therefore you can build your business to the next level. So here we go. The power of small steps. Kiyosaki emphasizes that transforming one's financial life doesn't happen overnight. He encourages readers to take baby steps towards their financial goals, allowing them to build confidence and experience along the way. You remember when you were a kid, when you're learning how to ride a bike, you didn't try to go into a 10-speed racer right away. You started with a tricycle, and then you took baby steps and got a bigger bike. Your parents probably helped you out holding your bike and put training wheels on, and then slowly you took bigger steps. And in this case, having a bigger bicycle, right? That's exactly how you build a business. You learn baby steps. You learn about certain components about that business, right? Starting with financial education, he advocates that dedicating time to learning about finances, investment, money management, reading books, attending seminars, or even webinars these days, right? Finding mentors are effective ways to develop financial literacy. I have a saying that knowledge trumps money. In other words, knowledge will always supersede money. If you try to go after money, it's better to go after knowledge. Let's continue. Building financial habits. Small business, for example, small consistent actions such as budgeting, tracking, spending, saving are foundational steps that compound over time to create lasting financial stability and growth. I'm going to give you a golden nugget right here, folks. We have a saying that what gets managed gets improved. In other words, if you're not tracking your business, if you're not tracking your activity, what you're doing from morning till end, even in tracking in your job, what you're doing every day, you are wasting time. Because if you track what you're doing, on what you're doing at this time of the day, what your functions are, and you keep a log of what your activities are at the end of the day, you're going to know where there's weaknesses and where your strengths are. That's how you gauge your productivity every day. So what gets tracked, in this case spending, gets improved, because think about it, when you track something and you know where you stand on a given day, you can make better decisions. For example, if you're doing accounting or taxes, right, you want to know what your expenses are on a daily basis, even on an hourly basis. I've had some people knowing what their expenses are even by the minute, but that's a little bit crazy. But let's just say even by the daily basis, you know by the end of the day if you spent too much on a certain day, and you can track it on a spreadsheet, so you can make adjustments on what days you're spending too much and what days you're not, and what the results are on during that day as well. We'll get into that later on. Reducing reliance on the E and the S quadrants. Kiyosaki encourages readers to take gradual steps toward building passive income streams, even if they're still working as employees or self-employed. Diversifying income streams is crucial for financial independence. This is what we call burning out the candles on both ends, right? You got a job, you got a business, doesn't matter. Remember, financial freedom comes from keeping your boat afloat. In other words, don't just get away from your job and dump into and get yourself into a business right away without knowing if you have financial resources to hold you afloat for at least 5 or 6 months. There's the next key point. Learning from mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of journey. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of learning from these experiences rather than fearing failure, as each mistake provides valuable lessons for the future. Now, we all know this, but one thing I'll tell you, that learning from mistakes is not just about you. When you make a mistake, guess what? You can share with your friends, and so they don't make a mistake either. So it has a ripple effect, and you can build more connections that way as well. Chapter 11, it's time to make changes. Taking responsibility for financial freedom, Kiyosaki explains that financial freedom requires willingness to change and adapt. Change and adapt, very important. He challenges the reader to take full responsibility for their future, financial future, rather than relying on employers or governments. Embracing a growth mindset. A key to the necessary growth mindset, Kiyosaki encourages readers to welcome new experiences, challenges as opportunities to grow both financially and personally. I'll give you a tip on this here, the growth mindset. Every day you should be looking for ways to get better in all areas of your life. Focus on being the best version of you, what that would look like, right? You're maybe from a health standpoint, from a communication standpoint, from a standpoint of your mindset of being an attitude. How do you relate to other people? Do small things tick you off? Get away from that. Developing new skills. He urges readers to expand their skill sets, particularly in the areas in investing, related to investing, entrepreneurship, personal finance. These skills help them to move more confidently into the B and the I quadrants. So here you're becoming more responsible because you don't have a boss. You're the boss, right? You have to make decisions on the information you're getting. And I have a good mentor that tells me we don't have an information problem. We have an implementation problem. In other words, you have to take action on what you know. So hopefully you're doing that. And these little exercises I'm giving you at the end of each video will help you implement what you're taking in. Overcoming fear and doubt. Fear and doubt often holds people back from making changes. Kiyosaki discusses techniques for managing these feelings, such as visualizing goals, seeking support, breaking down large goals into manageable action goals. And I'm going to give you some more videos on how to really do that. And a lot of it is focusing on manifesting on what your life would look like once you've already achieved the goal. You've got to work from the goal, not where you want to go there. Not as if you want to go there. You want to think of it as if you're already there and you're looking back. So you're looking from the goal, what the view would look like. That's the key. Committing to financial independence. Finally, Kiyosaki motivates readers to make a clear commitment to achieving financial independence. He emphasizes that the journey requires discipline, persistence, and a willingness to adapt, but the reward of the freedom and security make it worthwhile. Chapters 10 and 11 inspire readers to take action toward financial independence by focusing on small, consistent steps, embracing personal growth. Kiyosaki messages empowers urging readers to take control of their finances and commit to a life of freedom in the B and the I quadrant. Awesome. Now I'm going to go over to the next screen here that I want you to take a look at. Here it is. You're going to get this on this channel here. So make sure you look down. There's going to be a link. It's on the Google Docs. So when you get this, make sure you make a copy of it so you can print it out and handwrite them. Because when you handwrite your goals, instead of typing them in, you are going to be more committed to achieving them. Now look what it says here, discovering your superpower. Use this worksheet, basically follow along these discovering videos in this training video that I'm doing right now. List 3 things that make you stand out of your competition. What are your competitive advantages? Why people would want to do business with you? That's another way to look at it. List 3 specific skills you've developed that make you successful in what you do. It could be even typing on a keyboard. That makes you a skill that you have. You can type, okay? Simple things like that. Start with that, with what you have. It could be a skill on public speaking that you've developed, or it could be a skill on how to set up an ad on Facebook, whatever the case may be. List 2 things in your business that make you the happiest and are willing and are things that you would never outsource. This is important because this makes you happy doing certain things about your business, whatever that is. Write down 2 to 3 stories that are your turning points in your life with your empathy moments. Think about it. That really moved you. Think about those stories. So you may need a second page for that, okay? But I just wanted to give you the format of what you should do. All right, great job today, folks. Make sure you share and like this video. Put a comment down, and I will speak to you again on the next one on Lesson 7. Make it a great day. Take care.